Hotel Business Roundtable, hosted and sponsored by Valley Forge Fabrics. DEI, checking boxes isn't the answer.
Well, my name is Greg Hale, and I have the privilege of serving as the president of Broward College here in Broward County, Florida, centralized in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And this is an incredible institution that has been very courageous. Notwithstanding the many accolades that it has received, it has about 60,000 students. We've been routinely recognized by the Aspen Institute out of Washington, D.C. as one of the best community colleges in the nation. We also pride ourselves on being incredibly accessible, and I often like to talk about that as being proximate. Let me tell you a little bit about what I mean. Oftentimes, there are individuals who don't have exposure to many different types of opportunities, college being one of them. There are a lot of individuals who have all the talent in the world, but don't have the ability, or they don't see the opportunity to go to post-secondary education. And we know, and any economist in the world will tell you, that achieving a post-secondary degree or achieving even a credential, a sub-baccalaureate degree, can change your life. And the economic income outcomes over your lifetime are tremendous. And what we don't talk about is you live a healthier life, a longer life, and there are so many benefits, but the critical component of this is understanding that the opportunity exists. So despite all the accolades of the institution, we focused, hopefully much like many of you, on making sure that we are creating opportunity in ways that we never have before. We talk about being proximate and going into communities. Think about the communities, the individuals, the groups who don't have exposure. And then how do we go to those communities? And I like to talk about making it impossible for them not to see us. Making it impossible for them not to see education as an opportunity to transform their lives. That's our job. And when we're not doing our job, we have to be okay with saying that and adjusting accordingly. When we do our job well, students or potential students see us as a first choice, as a first opportunity to transform their lives. Now, I'm talking about this from an education context, but it's really no different from your context. I talk to employers all the time, and they routinely ask me, where can they find talent? Or because the labor market is so tight in this nation, that there's no talent available. And I have no problem telling them or asking them, well, where are you looking? Because I can tell you amazing individuals who happen to live in communities that are laden with 12% unemployment, low post-secondary attainment rates, and seemingly no job opportunities. Well, every employer will tell you they're looking for talent. Every employer will tell you that they can't find it. Well, the question is, even for you, where are you looking? And I promise you, you don't have to go it alone. Wherever you are in the country, think about your local colleges that can be partners. We think about being the #1 force for providing talent in our community. But we also recognize we can't do it by ourselves. We work with our cities, we work with nonprofit organizations, and yes, we work with employers. So think about this for a moment. What if as an employer, and you said that you could not find talent, and you were able to partner with a local institution in a community that has incredibly high unemployment rates? In other words, talented people, but don't know where the opportunity is to either be trained or to be employed. Partner with your colleges, partner with your cities. Be willing to identify those communities that need you most. You need their talent, they need the economic opportunity. If we do this well, we will all prevail. Individuals will go from poverty to access, to opportunity, to changing their lives. You will grow your businesses because you now have the talent to ensure that you can fulfill your capacity as an employer and meet the needs of your clients. We all know that human capital can be the most important thing to you, and that means success for the individuals that we are designed to serve. I thank you for your willingness to challenge yourself, to look inside of your organizations, ask yourself, are you truly proximate to those communities who you say you cannot find, those individuals whose talent would benefit your organizations? If the answer is yes, then I applaud you. If the answer is no, then I ask you to self-audit. I ask you to have the will, the courage to go and be proximate with those communities who you are not touching, to make sure you're not only providing opportunity for them, but lifting your community and lifting your organizations. Thank you for your courage.